Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Memoland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to callofthebeastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
So anywho, interrogating the prisoner. Yeah, he is a unconscious, rust brown dragonborn, stripped of his gear, tied up.
Hey, Dirk, slap him in the face till he wakes up.
I slap him in the face till he wakes up.
All right, it takes a half dozen slaps. And he's like, ow, 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 get off me, you fucking freak.
I continue to keep slapping him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he cries in protest for a while. And then he realizes that it doesn't really hurt that much, and he's a dragonborn.
Take me to your leader!
He's like, never!
I keep slapping him in the face.
Never! Torture me as much as you want. Take my life. I will never betray my master.
Should I make him eat my tail?
I have jokes. Do you want to hear them?
No.
Great.
Can I
What species are you?
Can I eat
He's-
that foot?
What'd you say?
Can I eat his foot?
Uh,
I just want to start eating the talons off of his foot.
what is your alignment?
I'm just interested. I'm not
The
trying
answer
to
is
hurt-
almost never going to be no in D&D.
I want
But think carefully about what you're doing.
I know. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to start eating the talons off of his foot.
Like you're
Like the
trimming his
claws.
toenails with your mouth?
I want to eat the
Weird.
claws off of his toes so that so he's not sharp anymore.
Okay. You're chewing on his toenails. All right.
This is the weirdest interrogation I've ever seen.
Yes, it's weird. There's Dirk, who's, a little raccoon dude on his chest slapping him, and Toadie's at his feet, literally like chewing on his toes.
And you's gonna tell jokes.
He starts bucking and kicking, but he's all tied up and shit. He's like, get off me, you freaks! Ah!
I could sing a song.
Know any good one?
Yeah. There was the big tiger.
Ah, dear God, no! Anything, no!
It's beautiful. Keep going.
He's gonna start taking some psychic damage real quick.
I'd like to start
Just a little
massaging
bit.
only his left shoulder.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna massage only his left shoulder.
What? I don't get it. All the singing and all the bereavement is going on. Okay. You're going to break him psychologically. This is great. I'm going to give him a wisdom saving throw real quick after like 20 minutes of this.
I was like gonna pull out like the staff, the adder, and I'll just put this right back.
No,
They've got it covered.
Can I do my jokes for him?
Yeah, do it.
I make him smell my tail.
Okay, why was the cow afraid?
No! Ah, why?
He was a coward.
Ah! Ah!
So who's ever going to make him smell the Oh, I'm going to use prestidigitation to make it smell as horrible as possible.
Okay, you guys are really good at torture.
And now one we all know. Come on, sing
Gizzard has
along.
an excuse.
All right, so he's like, stop anything. I'll tell you anything. Just stop. No more. He's crying and bawling like a baby. He's bleeding out of his ears.
I want to do one final thing. I take out one of my swords, wave it in front of his face, and very crazily go, "So, how about it, guys? Which eye should I pop out?"
Take the third one.
Ooh, the third one.
You can't tell if this is making it, better or worse, but you can tell that there's blood in his tears.
Which day of the week is a chicken's least favorite?
Oh, please, no.
Friday.
He lets out a long, depraved scream.
All right, guys. I think he's good.
How is he looking right now?
I mean, he's crying blood and screaming for mercy and, shit like that. What do you want?
Does he look like he could take a little bit amount of damage, not just die?
He's a captive. Do your thing.
Before we do ask any questions,
What does Mind Sliver do again?
It's cantrip, and target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. The spell's damage increases when you reach certain levels by 1d6. So it's 2d6 since I'm past 5th level.
Okay, I guess roll me some damage. Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's like an ethereal spike that drives into his cranium, and more blood flows from his ears, and he lets out another scream. Jesus, you guys are dark.
I guess at this point I ask Rascal to cast his Zone of Truth.
No, I have another joke.
And
Okay.
we can start interrogating him for questions rather than interrogating him to interrogate him.
What was the goal of the detective duck?
Give me a second to pull up his stat block.
I mean, honestly, Gizzard's just having a little bit of fun getting a little bit of revenge on this person.
Hey, we didn't really hurt him. We just
No, Gizzard hurt him.
Well, yeah, Gizzard hurt him. Everybody else, we just
Gizzard has fair reason to hurt him.
I mean, Dirk's just acting crazy at this point.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
All right, so Rascal says the circle of truth has taken effect. Actually, all of you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Wisdom, finally, my best saving throw roll.
Oh boy.
Well, Lesk and Todier don't feel compelled to tell the truth, but everyone else cannot tell a lie. Oh, Gizzard. You clicked
Completely
on-
insecure when I was
on your
12.
character sheet. It's next to your like stats and shit. Above skills.
Would that really have anything to do with my character? Because I really have no moral fibers.
Well, the truth, as you understand it, still has to be spoken while you're under the effect of the spell.
Sweet.
Nice.
Sweet. I
Do
have
you at
to
least
tell
have
the
optic fiber?
What?
So,
Of a truth, I say, Dirtle's tail
Does you
stinks.
have optic fiber?
yes.
All right, Gizzard is not affected by the spell. Dirk is, you is, and Ascites is. And Rascal says the prisoner cannot lie. Ask her questions.
What was
Dirk.
the goal of the detective duck?
Oh my gosh.
The goal of what?
The detective duck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To quack the case, of course.
He just cries.
I may start crying.
Dirk gets off of his chest finally and goes, "All right, number one. Is there any remarasses around here?"
Yeah, somewhere.
Do you know how close?
No.
Hmm. All right, guys, your turn.
How about locations of lairs, supply routes, structure of your organization, or anything useful like that, you know?
What do you want me to answer first?
The duck.
The duck goes back, damn it!
Are there any other nearby outposts?
About 20 miles up the mountain range is the only base that I've known working with the army.
He sounds
It was
like
our mother base for our sliver. It's the research lab. A vast fortress inside the mountain.
Tell me, Dragonborn, where is the Dragon Master residing?
I don't know. I swear.
Is there anyone at this outpost that would know?
Yeah. If you're really unlucky, you'll find the boss there. Sometimes he comes in and helps with the research.
What does he look like?
Well, you know, the boss.
I put my claw on his shoulder at the base of his neck and just stick my talons in, or my claws in just enough for him to feel them. That's no very good description.
I'm sorry. Well, it's hard because when sometimes boss is big dragon, obviously big dragon. Sometimes he's a really little guy.
A little guy, huh?
Most don't call him that though. Mostly hairless. Favors like a white coat and glasses.
You have more than one boss?
Well, there is a chain of command, but
Who's in charge of the lab?
What?
Dragon Master in charge of the lab or someone else?
Some of the higher ranking generals reside inside the laboratory.
Those two dragons that came by earlier, where were they going?
One was going to collect tribute from the recently reconquered Bearfolk capital. One was going to a third location that has not been disclosed to me.
Where did they take the tribute?
Undisclosed location. They don't tell me. He starts sweating.
So you don't know where the tribute goes to, but you know where the tribute comes from.
Yeah, sometimes they ferry it through the laboratory. There's an underground river that boats come up and down.
I'm gonna lick the sweat off of his face.
God, you guys are fucking creepy.
I was just gonna do the classic poison him a little bit and tell him we'll heal him if he doesn't tell us what to say. You know.
I don't want to hurt him.
He's not even trying to lie. He's just trying to come up with an answer that'll please you guys.
I'll tell you another joke.
I don't want to hurt him physically.
Please, no, not the comedy. Anything but the comedy. Stab me again.
I have an idea, Dragonborn. Be careful how you answer the next question. Do you want to live?
I mean, yeah.
Dragonborn,
You wants to live.
you
yes.
come with us. You help
already
us. You help us. We let you live. But you cross us. Then Gizzard the Wizard we found in the blizzard. You will be all his. Think hard, Dragonborn.
Oh,
We kill you now,
that does
we
sound
kill
a little
you later,
lovely.
or you work with us. You help us. We find Dragon Master. And you go your way.
He just nods, tied up.
Do you happen to have any useful skills or abilities?
She's like, well, I'm a soldier.
He knows the layout. He knows the command. I don't think he's that smart myself. Just speaking the truth, of course. So we got two options
And I
of
don't
death
think he's
and
a
one
great
option of
architect
life.
either.
He doesn't appreciate good music, I can tell you that.
He doesn't like jokes.
What do you say, guys? We kill him now? We make him help us, or we give him to Gizzard?
Prefer.
Okay, let's.
And I'm just asking the Dragonborn.
Kingdom what? Sorry.
Oh, I was asking the dragon guy, which choice do you want?
I'm just gonna kind of kneel down right next to him and just rotate my head 90 degrees and just look at him.
just sit down, facing away from him, and just slowly
He's like,
start.
will my
looking at him.
torment never end? My only wish in life was to serve my master. And you folk come along and ruin it with your demonic magic ways.
I did not come along. You kidnapped me.
He just stares at you hatefully. Demonic wizard.
This used to be my
I was
village.
perfectly fine to mind my own business. You interrupted my life. This is your just desserts.
You would have gotten your just desserts for practicing magic, had I had my way.
I put my second claw on the other side of his neck.
Ow, ow, ow,
And-
I'm sorry.
Extend the claws, and I whisper very gently in his ear, you know, that's not the answer I want to hear. But if you choose to take this path, I'll leave you and the gizzard alone. Now, what's it going to be, Dragonborn?
He's like, on second thought, I really deserve to die. My master will never forgive me. What have I
More
done?
jokes
You demonic
it
magic
is.
users have twisted and perverted my words against me.
If you get us there, we'll take care of your master. You won't need to worry about him.
I will never help you. I'll betray you at any chance. Oh, shit. He shuts up real quick. He's like, or Rascal's like, oh, yeah, I must have forgot he was telling the truth.
Well, fellas, I say we leave him to Gizzard.
In the blizzard.
Shall we go
I-
outside for a moment while Gizzard has a nice heart-to-heart talk with him?
Oh no, I
Only-
want to watch. Why would I not watch?
Only if I get to tell one more joke.
I'll leave the room immediately.
I'm
Wanted
going
to
with him.
watch until you said that. Okay, so what?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something else.
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
Tell your joke.
Okay. What do you call two birds in love?
What?
Tweethearts.
Well, that joke just killed him. That was it. That was the
falls over.
that was the
That was-
straw
that
that
was
broke
the
the
killing
camel's
blow?
neck. He starts foaming out of his mouth and
Oh
just dies.
man, I didn't even get to use alter self to just psychologically torment him more.
No, but your joke book has now become a fucking magic item that allows you to cast vicious mockery as a cantrip. So have fun with that, I guess.
Also,
You sure it's not a cursed item? do I have to
I mean,
undo
it's-
two cursed items?
it is cursed, or like accursed, but not
It's-
cursed.
It's a curse to the hearers.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, but that's incredibly useful though.
You
For
joked
casting a
him at
cantrip.
death.
yeah,
I
there's a
could
dead
cast-
dragonborn on the floor.
I could cast Speak with Dead, and you could keep telling your jokes to him.
Oh my god, good.
Death is not the end for him.
You guys are twisted as shit.
Like,
I'm gonna have to
meanwhile,
reevaluate your guys' alignments.
I took no part in this torture and interrogating.
meanwhile, in the world
I
of
s-
dead souls, hey,
do it.
what are you doing here? I got killed by jokes. Oh, really? I was killed by a giant bug.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the afterlife, like DBZ, sometimes it just cuts to the fucking afterlife and they're like fighting a dragon or something. They're hanging out by a pool of blood, whatever. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and take our first break. We'll come back at about 10 after.
After that interrogation, I think we need to take a vacation.
You guys pulled out all the stops. Holy shit. So
I was
You guys
thinking
are
we'd have
s-
to
oh.
use this guy in order to like speak with Dead or something, because he'd never give the answers, and we just like try and.
I thought you had Revivify.
I have Revivify.
I was
I'm
like,
not going to
revive.
use. I'm not going to revivify one of these people.
Yeah, do it.
No.
you just want someone to test your joke book out on.
Yes.
Anyway,
I
And
may not
after-
approve of your cruel interrogation methods. They were still the people that destroyed my hometown.
Fair enough.
I'll turn the other cheek this time. A blind eye. Anyway, when we come back, we'll go over travel or tonight's rest and travel. It's about a week back. Righto. So the group then packs up and starts heading back towards the fortress.
How far away is the research facility from the fortress? Would be
Well, let's take a peek at my handy dandy map here. So, you are currently here, and the location
is here.
Hmm.
Actually, he said. I know he said 20 miles away, but I meant much further. It's down that mountain range a ways. You actually recognizes the location as roughly around the same place that he once assaulted.
Yeah, I suppose it might be better to go back to the fortress for now. Maybe see if we can. How long has it been since we've left the fortress? Would the buildings be done growing?
By the time you get back, yes.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we could start.
If you remember, your trip there was actually reduced because you planned your expedition in the war room.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually looking at like 10 days or something like that back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a recent blizzard tore through the land, so there's that. Anywho, so you guys pack up and you start trudging through the snow back the way you came. Gizzard, you didn't come this way, obviously. This is new to you. But,
Oh yeah, what about the other people that we rescued?
I have no idea.
yeah, no, fuck. What were their names again? Scribe?
Rascal and
Character.
What was it Greg?
Gary.
Gary. That's right. Yeah, no, they're with you. They need a place to go at the very least to recollect themselves.
We are fairly close to what looks like the capital of Ursina.
Yeah, did you catch what I said about that though?
It is down the mountain, and blizzard tore through the place.
No,
Did you see something else?
during the interrogation.
Yeah, it's they took it over from the Barefoot.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, there's that.
So they took over the entire country, or just the capital?
Well, the information that you got said the capital, but you didn't ask more than that. You really don't know what their state is right now.
My Duncan senses are tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Duskin senses.
Yeah.
He wants a donut.
I really could go for a honey glazed donut right now. And some Mountain Dew.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, the General Duskin was stationed along the thorned wall that is protecting from, the Highlands. But that was the last you saw of him, and that was a while ago now. Almost a couple months now.
Hey! Oh, is Rascal still with us or no?
Yes. Along with the rabbit folk, Gregor. Sorry. Oh, I keep wanting to say that. I don't know why. Gary.
When's the last time you saw Duskin?
Maybe about a month ago. That seems about right.
Still defending the wall?
Yeah, he was.
Things seem to be kind of hectic in the Ursina country.
Yeah. That must have hit after I left. It sounds pretty troubling, though. If the capital fell, then that means that the supply lines have been cut. So, that's very troubling.
I almost wonder if that's more pressing. That would be more pressing than what we were doing.
We lose a contract.
How do we know the contract's still? If the people who are going to pay out our contract are even still alive?
Mm-hmm.
I still say we should do the contract regardless. Because
Salmon's Run was not the capital.
It wasn't, but that was simply where we got the job. That doesn't mean that they were there.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know about the state of your benefactor. You could try and use some means to figure it out. Or when you get back, send messengers to figure out the state of affairs. Or, I don't know, do something magical. Hell, there's an information broker in between you and your base that you could go and see.
Testing?
There is? Wait.
I mean, he's not very pleasant to deal with.
Can anybody?
Oh, right. The people that set up tolls. Yes, we
Hello?
can hear you, Dirk.
We can
Oh.
hear you.
Why are we recording?
We are?
What? No, it's a joke.
Oh.
No, what I was going to say is, well, in particular, we can't really do anything to help out the nation anyways, not till we get things settled here.
Sure, you're not exactly in a position of power. Any force that would have been able to take over the capital of Ursina and overpower the Bear King himself and his forces would have to be pretty big and likely backed by dragons, plural.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to divert the current course of the campaign and go and do that, certainly can. You know, this is D&D. But you are an adventuring company, relatively small, and we're talking about massive, like, land forces. So you may need to grow your forces, is all I'm saying.
I think I have an idea.
What's your idea?
It's a very
Oh,
terrible,
boy.
but I think we should recruit that dragon to our side.
No. You're talking about the dragon that we need to steal its eggs for somebody that we don't even know who's alive at this point. You're talking about that dragon. That dragon?
Yes.
No.
Well, if you need to check in on someone, I can. If you give me a little bit of information about them, I can check in on them for you.
A little bit of information. All right. So he's the boss of the people that captured you and imprisoned you and almost starved you. Probably were going to kill you at some point. Is that enough information?
Most definitely.
Yeah. You want to talk to him?
Well, you were saying that there was a job you had to do, and you don't know if the person you were doing the job
Oh.
for.
We have no
I can
idea
look
who
in on
asked
that
us.
person.
We have no idea who asked us to
It's
steal the dragon's eggs.
the person at the Slayers Guild in Salmon's Run.
Mm-hmm. They simply gave us the quest. We don't know exactly who was responsible for putting it out there.
Well,
Yeah. So,
I'm
there are magical options for this, but it requires a person that is familiar with the recipient, right? So your new wizard is actually out of the question. However, like I said, Han, the ancient and terrible ogre lich of the mountain, has a crystal ball that he utilized during your last question, or your last visit, to find the answers that you were seeking, which in that case was the location of your fortress.
We have plenty of magical items now. We could probably ask him again for more information. I don't know if he would be willing to tell us the exact location of the dragon's nest or how high of a price that would be. We might have to work on that.
Well, you don't want to go knocking at his door half-cocked for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk just kind of sit in the corner. Well, I wanted to talk to him.
We wants to kill him.
You want to kill a lot of people, as well as start a lot of fires. Those are the two things I've learned from being in contact with you.
But there's a reason here.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean by he wants to start a lot of
You'll
fires? Is
you'll
it
learn.
more
You'll
than
figure
just
it out.
cooking and keeping warm?
He's a
Sometimes fire very effective.
Are we talking about a situation where he should not be left alone in battle?
don't hand him a torch if you value your feathers.
Don't worry. Never cooked a towel before.
You singe one feather, and I will make you bald.
Well, if I singe one, you have no feathers.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.